Yeah.
Should be sick if it could.
Why do you call this show Rocket Talk?
Because in the past, it used to be about Rocket League figures and people that I talked to. So Rocket League talking, Rocket Talk. Let's play on words, John.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Do what?
Talk about Rocket League. Are we going to talk about Rocket League today?
Unless you want to. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of nice not to. Because usually when you and I talk Rocket League, it's not a good thing.
What do you mean? We love Rocket League.
Same.
Yeah. Listen, dude.
Look at you all cropped. Like, look at you now. Look at
that.
yeah, like, dude. Next time, just double Discord it, and we figured the solution.
Yeah, this works. This
Yeah.
works. Oh, I can't hear
There's
you.
no delay or anything either, which is great.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's awesome.
Because you're doing the 2 PC setup thing now too, which is really nice. Next up is just a standing desk.
Now I've done this before you.
No, you had no idea.
Bull-
I saw your new studio tour. You have no idea what's going on.
Hold on, move the chair. I want everything to look nice.
What a guy.
I want people to think I have a really clean office.
What are you gonna? You're not even gonna put up the green screen for me? I say how it is, man.
You want a green screen?
No, I don't care, dude. I don't care at all. The fact that you're even here is good because I know we've been trying to do this for a while.
Not really. We tried to do it for a week, and
We tried to do this for a while. That's a long time in internet world.
That is true.
Yeah.
Where is? What am I looking for? Oh,
I don't know. What are you looking for? Oh,
Hmm.
you got water or anything nearby? Do you even need it?
what do you mean, Perrier? This is water. This is the only water you need in life. Everyone's just gonna think I'm short, but I'm leaning back. I'm chilling today.
I mean, I wouldn't say you're tall, but
I'm average.
yeah. I wouldn't say you're short either. Here and there.
I'm taller than you though, right? Or no?
No.
Don't know me. I'm bigger than you.
In what regard?
I could beat your ass.
Not if you can't reach me from down there. I think I'm all right. All right, I was gonna do some like fancy intro and like talk about how amazing you are and stuff like that, but at this
right there, man, I could beat your ass. Let's talk about who would win in a fight realistically. How much do you weigh?
Right now, you want me to go find out?
Right.
I haven't weighed myself in a while. I can go check.
Go weigh yourself real quick.
All right, be right back.
All right, listen, chat. Listen. This is perfect. I just need you all to agree with me, even if he doesn't have it, so I can read off. Everyone agree that I could beat his ass, just for the memes. Hurry up! Hurry up! It's my stream, baby.
All right.
Just.
I want you to guess now. What do you think?
I think you are. How tall are you?
6 foot.
So 5'11". Yeah.
Tinder up 6 foot. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. You're probably like 175.
That's a great guess.
What
I'm
are you?
178 right now.
Ah, hey, pandemics.
I mean, it's a good weight though. I've been pushing it.
That's a great weight.
Plus,
That's
chat
what
always is like, oh, do push-ups, do sit-ups.
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to go back to 170.
I want to go back down a little bit. So I used to work at a gym.
Hold on one sec before we even go into this.
Yeah.
I think I could beat your ass though.
I don't.
Can we take a poll in your chat?
I mean, chat's always gonna side with you. That's just how it works. Like that's just how they are.
What do you mean? No,
But my
they're
chat is not nice people. When it comes to me, they're facetious. But
Oh my god!
like they will definitely side with you. You should have saw it earlier. Violent Panda and Jack were in here fighting with each other while you're doing like predictions and stuff. And they definitely took their side. That's just how it goes.
All right. Well, hey, good to know. Your chat believes it, and I believe it. That's great. That's all. All right. So tell us about your gym membership or your gym.
So when I was before 2 jobs before I started doing casting stuff, I worked at a gym, and that was like peak shape because like I would go into work early, work out, and then I would shower at the gym, work my shift, and then work out again after because it'd been 8 hours or 10 hours, and then so I was working out twice a day every day. So I was like hell yeah, and I was like 185 with sub 10% body fat. Like I was feeling good.
Disgusting.
But it's
Like,
I'm definitely not there right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, who is? So
Kugo.
Kugo is literally turning into Goku right now. That's what he
Kugo is full Super Saiyan.
dude, he looks insane. but he also doesn't enjoy life other than
That's what he's rocking. That's his life.
because he's going for a competition, isn't he, right now?
Yep.
Yeah, he looks legitimately like IRL Super Saiyan before
You have to like
he
pull up a
transforms.
picture of him just to show. Like his arm muscles are like they're just literally bigger than my entire like torso.
Let me pull up his
His arms
Instagram.
are bigger than my torso. I really believe it. I'm not kidding.
Dude, he's so for you guys that do not know, Kugo or Kugo the Mighty is a mutual friend of ours. You guys would know Kugo from me. We used to play D&D with him. But Counter-Strike YouTuber, super funny dude. One of the goofiest people I know, honestly.
Really is.
Here.
When you look at
I'm
him,
I'm covering up John to show Kugo. But like he's becoming IRL Goku.
Dude, look at how ripped. You're not even showing it. Can you not?
I need to go down more.
Yeah, you gotta go down more.
Okay.
Look at that. Wait, why are you scared to go down? Is he
I'm trying to.
Okay. Yo, look at that. Bro,
Yeah,
there's
Kugo's,
no. I told you, bigger than my torso. Like
this was, by the way, this is back in November. It's even worse now.
Oh, you gotta pull up something recent, dude. He's crazy now. He's gone even crazier. That's like my thigh.
Where you at, Kugi?
It's so nutty, but he's a sweetheart. He's an absolute sweetheart.
Dude, he's one of the nicest dudes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. His Space Jam shit. Oh my god, you guys can't even see it.
It's just dumb ripped. Yeah,
dude, he's Kugo's what we call dummy thick.
Dummy thick.
He's feeling good.
He's training me right now.
Yeah.
That's my across the world. He's training me. I'm not even kidding.
He's actually training you? I mean, if you're gonna have someone train you, why not Kugo, man?
Mm-hmm.
I should get on that.
He's crazy.
Should have him train both of us, and then we can fight at the end for $50 million.
50. Well, charity.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's how you get the tax write-off.
Yeah.
Obviously, not all of us can just send a $50 million offer to Floyd Mayweather and be like, "Hey, fight me." So
yeah,
it should be sick if it could.
Why do you call this show Rocket Talk?
Because in the past, it used to be about Rocket League figures and people that I talked to. So Rocket League talking, Rocket Talk. Let's play on words, John.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
Do what?
Talk about Rocket League. Are we going to talk about Rocket League today?
Unless you want to. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of nice not to. Because usually when you and I talk Rocket League, it's not a good thing.
What do you mean? We love Rocket League.
Same.
Yeah.
Rocket League's great, man. Let's actually. I'm curious. So, for those that don't know, because for some reason, if you don't know Jonsandman, I fear for you. But there is a lot of new players coming in, right? Yeah. We've got a player base increase of 500,000. Roughly a million concurrent. It's a lot of people. For those that don't know, John not only is a wonderful human being, one of the most generous people I know, and genuinely nice people I know. Father of 2 kids, wonderful father, wonderful person. Was the first to hit 1 million subs as a true Rocket League content creator. Musty has now blown that out of the water, but
all of them, man.
Dude, it's crazy. But you were the first, man.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Do you want to talk about that whole situation? Because people don't really know you for your origins. I went back when we first met back in season 3. I went back and checked out your content, just be like, okay, John's a cool dude, but what's he about? So I went back and checked out your early stuff, really early stuff, to find your origins. Not a lot of people know about that or were part of that.
What are we talking about?
I mean, even your old videos. I mean, you tried to Let's Play. You tried pretty much everything, anything that was popular.
Oh, got you.
You tried everything.
Yeah, I think before Rocket League, I was super into just PewDiePie and just not copying that style, but just I edited all my own videos. So I would spend hours editing videos, and I was super into it. And it would be from a Twitch stream, and I would just add really dumb things and really funny memes and just try and do something that just didn't work. But I'd only post a video once every 2 weeks or once every week, and it wasn't that high quality either. It was really bad. I Googled how to use Adobe Premiere and completely just, they weren't great, but I never thought of YouTube as I will do that as a job. It was always just I really want to create this idea of a video, because I did a lot of role play stuff too,
right?
Arma 3,
and it shows.
Stuff. Yeah, right. I'm a total drama nerd. You can tell.
I mean, people don't know that about you either. The fact that
Yeah.
you have done numerous
Drama,
things in drama, whether it be
graduated with
acting
a
or
film degree.
doing your fun commercial stuff.
I
And
did commercials. I'm a SAG actor in Los Angeles, California. I'm I've done music. I played in a band. Done it. I
you're
literally
very
lived the
talented.
full life. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. No, I'm just kidding.
My favorite thing about this, like obviously this is the meme of you playing standing up. Right
Yeah.
now you are getting barely any shoulder and head. That's it. Like
I know. I'm doing the turbo, man.
it's so good.
So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm usually like this. But like Lawler was like, yeah, I mean, I could.
No,
Just to be
man.
a little.
No, relax. Chill.
But
You said
Lawler
you're on
was
like what, 3 hours of sleep?
yeah, I'm on 3 hours.
What
Man.
why were you up so late?
I was supposed to sleep. I've been really into the penny stock market lately.
Yeah, haven't we all?
So yeah, no, not
No, not
GM,
Dogecoin or anything, but actual like
not
penny
Doge-
stocks.
No. I've been enjoying watching that, but
Yeah.
yeah, just I just what's so stupid is it's East Coast 9:30, so that's for us. I live in California,
Yep.
so it's 6:30 for us in the morning, and I go to bed at like 2 or 3 every night, like no matter what. So I just get so excited for the stock market. I want to be there for opening bell. I want to see if things have gone up or down, and then I just stay up. And I get too excited and too engaged, and then I'm on the Twitter searching, and I'm like, "What's next? What's gonna pop? Oh my God, this is running! I have scanners going. I'm like, oh man, this is running. We gotta catch this. Boom, throw in on the bid. No, do the ask. Okay, I got like groups, I got discords, and I'm like, okay, dude. By the time I look, it's 9:30. I'm supposed to sleep till like 10, and then I'm like, I'm just not gonna sleep. I'll take a shower, and then there's my 2-3 hours of sleep. And this
Now,
happens Monday through Friday.
for those that don't know John, like this is John on a couple hours of sleep and he still has this much energy. So think about when he's got a full night's rest. It's
Yes,
pretty
yeah.
pretty scary. And a little intimidating, I will say at first. But then you realize that's just you all the time, genuinely. And I'll admit it, the first time that I like watch the streams and stuff, I was a little hesitant because like I am definitely not that person. I'm super laid back. I'm as mellow as it gets. So like when I see this guy who's super energetic and over the top and all this kind of stuff, I'm like, he's another YouTuber. The what's up guys, hit the like button kind of nonsense, which isn't the case. Like this is your genuine you, which is very infectious and very charismatic, which is why I think like you and Final Carpet hit it off pretty early too. So
Carpet.
yeah, same type of like energy that is exuded from both of you. But you're staying up till 2. I mean, obviously the kids have kind of changed up your schedule, but you've always been like a late night streamer and stuff, haven't you? Like what's your typical day to day? Like I know you stream nights, you stay up late and then like help with the kids.
I started streaming. My wife now was my girlfriend at the time, and we lived in my parents' place, but like we had our own guest house in the back, which was really sick, and we didn't have to pay rent, and it was awesome. Man, I think I
different from now, yeah.
It was magical, and she would fall asleep because she'd work at like normal times, like early in the morning, and then I would start streaming, but I'd whisper stream, and I wouldn't have a camera on, and I would like have this huge headset on, and I would start streaming at 11:30 p.m. I'd go live. Like that's when she'd fall asleep. I'd literally go live at 11:30 p.m. playing Daisy or Arma, and just like you can hear in some of my first streams, like I'm just like, "Hey, what's going on, homie? How are you? Hey, what?" Like just whispering everything and like my characters or whatever. It's the best, dude. I started at 11:30 and would go till about like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'd do that like 4 or 5 days a week. And it hasn't changed much. Now I start at like once the kids go to bed. So like I start at like 9:30 p.m. Pacific.
Do you think that'll ever change? Because I mean, like your fan base obviously is dedicated to a specific time. They have an expectation now with you.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
And if you change that, there's gonna be a lot of people that just don't make it anymore. Or otherwise,
it'll get a little earlier.
Yeah.
I think it'll get a little earlier when the kids get older. You know, we'll have dinner, normal family time, maybe 7:30, and then right after I'll be like, Dad's going to work now. There's not going to be that like wind down time. I don't think like when they're older. This is years from now. I still like reading them stories and like we have our time together. So I can't imagine doing it now. I would never do that. But yeah,
ideal for earlier, if you could.
Earlier would be great, and or a couple day streams a week. You know, I love day streams because I just feel so good. I'm like, oh, I did it. I have all night to do whatever, like work I need to do or whatever, like YouTube videos to film, and people are more around at night. You know, usually a lot of Rocket League people stream during the day, you know? The only night streamers, like, realistically, right now that, like, come to mind are, like, Forky and Thanovic and, like, you know, I mean, there's other people, obviously, but, you know, Phantom, like Josh, but,
Mhm.
like, realistically, you
There's
know?
there was some that like started there because they recognized how little of competition. Like I think of like Derek and
And
stuff.
that's why I started it. I mean, not why, it worked in my schedule, but, like,
Yeah.
dude, that's smart. When are the least amount of people on? When can I capitalize on this? It's
At the
smart.
same time, you have less amount of people that can catch eyes on you too. But if you're the one monopolizing it towards the top, like you can. I remember like the first time that I hit the number one spot for Rocket League was a night stream, and like you just carry that because anybody who wants to watch Rocket League is like, oh yeah, I'll just check out the number one spot, and you just sit there all night, and it really helps.
Yeah.
So I totally get that. But I remember like there's been plenty of times where you finish up a stream and then you and I talk until like 2, 3 in the morning. And you're like, oh yeah, I gotta go do stuff with the kids and everything else. I'm like, dude, like go to sleep. When are you gonna?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
Yeah.
it. I don't know how you do it.
It's just my wife, man. It's my wife and my you know, you got to get help. You have to have help. We have a awesome, like, nanny. Sorry, I'm looking here too because your camera's here, so I just realized that it's not like here.
You're fine.
But we have like an awesome like friend of ours who we've, you know, known for a while. We met her at like a My Gym, which is like a kids gym, before the pandemic, and
Mhm.
then she was out of work because no one was going to these My Gyms, and we're like, yo, do you want to like come over a few times a week? And she's awesome. And then my wife is like a crazy just mom. She's just so good. That's the only way. There's literally no way I could do all the things that I did if I didn't have that kind of support, you know?
Are you sole breadwinner? Or does wife also work then?
I'm sole breadwinner now. Thank you guys. Thank you.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
no,
Set
I've
him up
done
for
that
that. That was all part of the
for
plan.
a couple of years now. Few years now. Crazy. We got
I mean, that's got to be. I'm sure it's got its own stresses and strain, but at the same time, you've been doing it for so long. I'm sure it's
Yeah.
something that you don't really focus on too much unless you're really seeing like a steady decline over an extended period of time. But for you, that's just never really been a thing. Like you've always been on top of the game. You always try to innovate and stay one step ahead, whether it be YouTube or Twitch. Like
Right.
it feels like obviously YouTube is more work for you. Like it's more of like a process and a format. But Twitch is like I'm just hanging out with the homies at night. And I
Yeah.
think that's something that I
It's
personally
like
am
a
super
dog
envious
park.
of.
Yeah. It's like I mean, Twitch, I've done so much longer.
Mhm.
I'm so much more comfortable on Twitch in a sense of not money or financial, but like in a sense of
Live content is your calling.
this is the perfect way to say it. I'm a theater kid first before I like film. I will always be a theater live, your moment, go. You're on the spot, improvisation, do it. Like have fun, go. And that is where I shine as opposed to, all right, and 3, 2, 1, record. I didn't like the way I said that. Let me say it again. Like I've never
Right.
like when I get a script, I'm terrible at memorizing lines. But if it's just like improv, I'm like, yes, yes, let's go, baby. I can just improv, like just talk. Like, yeah, I'm in 100%.
Is there why do you think that is? Is it something that like maybe a skill set that you learned when you were younger, or is it just part of who you are? I don't know. You're a pretty in
Yeah,
the
I
moment
think
guy.
I grew up doing. I wonder if anyone in your chat knows. I'm gonna get your chat. I'm gonna get your chat active in here, even though this is gonna go up on YouTube probably too.
Yeah.
But hey, YouTube comments, you could do the same thing. All right. Did you guys ever go to a school that had comedy sports?
What?
It was called comedy sports. I'm
This
just
was like
curious if
a
anyone
like an
knew that.
elective you could take or what?
No, it was like a group. What? Everyone's gonna.
Yeah, I've never heard of comedy
Nope,
sports.
nope.
I might have
Oh.
liked school if they had stuff like that.
No. What? So comedy sports was a improv troupe, and you would battle other schools who had comedy sports, and you go and you'd put on a show, and everyone like you'd pay $1 to get in,
Mhm.
and everyone would watch, the rival team come out and improv. It was whose line is it anyway?
But school versus school.
School versus
So
school.
how did they
Yeah.
score it then? Like how do they like this?
Audience-
They laughed
audience
more
cheered.
this time.
Yeah, who got the points? The points don't matter. Who was funnier in this one? Was it blue side? And there was blue comedy sports jerseys and red side. And it was
Mhm.
so dope, dude. And I learned so much improv from that. The improv games, the
Mhm.
different like things, the yes ands, the everything. I think that like really got me into the whole improv thing.
because
And then
we,
from there, you watch your friends go to Groundlings, which is like an LA kind of
yeah,
like improv club, and you watch just people just get better at it. So I think I really fell in love with it there.
I don't blame you because I mean, being on the analyst desk
Yeah.
is improv. It is an improv. That's all you're
Yeah.
doing. You're yes
So
anding the
fun.
whole thing. So we for a long time wanted like a vocal coach and stuff like that out of RLCS, which we never really got. But eventually, when Gilly got brought on, we eventually finally got to advocate, and we had improv class. So every
Right.
Friday night, us, some of the rival series guys, and some of the RLCS guys, if they could make it, did improv class, and it was like the
Right.
one thing that really helped, not just for things that we already learned and things that we already knew. Like we already had things through the course of work that we picked up on the whole yes and all that kind of stuff just from just pure experience. But now having like physical reasoning behind we do the things we do for those reasons was really nice. And then being able to practice them in an actual way with, a dude who works on SNL and like stuff like that. So it was super cool and like kind of like a full circle, like, oh, that's why we picked up that skill. That's why we do that. Okay. And it just allowed you to do it. Plus it was a great warm up. You don't go into casting RLCS the next day.
Aspect, like you
Yeah.
warm up, do improv. You
Yeah.
definitely do, like on a higher up level, I guess. But like it's such a good skill to have too in life. You're improving everything that happens in your life. You roll with the punches. So like something happens, okay, I gotta just the other day, a YouTube video,
Mhm.
completely.
Oh yeah, I
I
saw
was
the tweets
supposed
on
to
that.
upload it. I had uploaded it. It was dying. It was dead. It was like the file was dead, and I deleted it. I guess I deleted the actual file.
No.
So dumb, so dumb. I was just me and my space. We talk about this all the time. I never have enough space on my hard drive.
Did you
So
ever install that other one? I hope you did.
what?
Remember when I had to help you try to install that hard drive? You did?
Get that
Okay.
drive installed. Yeah,
Good.
that's helped
That was
out.
like 5 months
On
ago.
this video. Not on this one. So whatever. But I improvised, like I know it sounds silly, but like I made up a video idea on the spot that like I did in like I filmed it in 15 minutes and just got it up. And like, yeah, I know that sucks. It takes away the quality, but the video was actually really good. Like it was actually a really good video. And like I was proud of it. And it worked out, Daily content's so different, right?
Yeah.
Than content where it's like I'm gonna release a video once a week. This is gonna be my baby, my bread and butter.
Right.
So
And you're seeing that difference too. I mean, it's difficult to always come up with ideas every single day, whether it be a series that is a continuation that you expect, like you did for your guys' like trade battles and crate battles every like Friday and stuff.
Yeah.
Compared to hey, this is just an idea that I really like, and I'm gonna heavily edit it and add a ton of B-roll and all this other kind of stuff. And you're even seeing the people that pioneered that, I think, in the space, like Sunless Khan, start to switch away and do more regular content because as of right now, YouTube is more of a quantity over quality, which is unfortunate.
You know what's interesting though? I don't think Rocket League is anymore.
Really?
I think Rocket League, the meta on Rocket League right now, you can watch a bunch of these new up and coming YouTubers who are killing it. And what it is right now on YouTube is everyone wants a story. They want a beginning, middle, and end. And they want the journey.
Mm-hmm.
Every one of Sunless's videos, most of Musty's videos, most of like the people who are top dogs right now in YouTube have this story arc that's like, I need to do this and this is how we did it, or I changed the game and this is how it happened. And it's like this story. So I feel like that's what's crushing it on YouTube. And I mean, if you look at it, most of the people who are killing it only post twice a week. And their views, like their videos, are getting anywhere from like 500,000 to a million plus. The only person who's posting daily that I know of, who's really killing it with views, is Lethamir right now, like crushing 200 to 400.
He also has a very unique circumstance too.
Right.
Like
He's also a pro who's a crazy coder who can make any map he wants and
Right.
crush it. And like we played with him a bunch. He's like amazing at that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. He's got a very unique situation as well. But
which is
it's
crazy
fun
to think
watch.
about,
It's really
like
fun to, like, just see.
it is. I mean, other fun things that we got to see is obviously you're known for YouTube and streaming and stuff, but we got to see you host an event recently, buddy.
Oh, that was
Talk
best.
about it. How was it, man?
That was amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna
Looks
do
like
it
you had a
again.
really good time.
Yeah, I mean, once again, you said it. It's like the improv thing. It was so fun to just like I've always wanted to do that. Always wanted to shoutcast. Was a little worried. You know what's funny is like in between all the breaks, I kept saying to Orb, I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I know I'm so overly excited right now that I'm for sure talking over you. And he's like, dude, it's all good. Like, I don't care. Like, this is it. We're having fun. And Athena was new too, you know, Athena
Mhm.
never did it. So we just had a blast. And I think that showed like, I think people saw that we were having so much fun, and it was such a silly event too. It was such a, you know, it was like the yeah, the mustache. I gotta grow it back. I gotta grow it back. It was just so fun. We'll for sure. I will for sure do another event in the future. I have to, but I don't want to take. I made a joke about this. I don't want to take anyone else's job. That's very important to me. Okay.
So I look at it in both ways. It's not really how it works, right? Like the whole concept of how those gigs and stuff come to be are
Yeah.
not yours to keep, right? Like you fight for that position. So if other people see other talent out there and recognize your work and enjoy it, it is up
Yeah.
to this other talent to make it their job to say, "Hey, I'm still better than that. You should hire me instead." Right? Like it
Yeah, but
is
also I feel like most of these people,
Mhm.
actually almost all of them who I know are my friends.
Right.
And not that it's unfair, but I have no knowledge of the game. So yes,
Oh, it's
if you
clear.
need
I know.
me to come in there and just be like myself and my crazy self and just be like, oh, look at that shot. Oh, that was amazing. Like that's how I'm gonna react
Right.
naturally watching Rocket League. So if that's really what you want, I get it. And you know, me compared to like
Mhm.
you're like you like know what's going on. You
I'd
can
hope so,
swing
yeah.
that right,
And if not, I'm
but
winging it, but yeah.
like we're very different,
Mhm.
you know. So
That's the
that's
benefit
one
of a
thing that
broadcast though,
makes me
right?
better at night. Like I'm a very I'm very different than like a I'm not gonna take a job from someone who they need to like talk about the aspects of the game that are like that some people really like knowing.
Right.
You
It's
know,
a
like
different skill set, but that's
yeah,
how the broadcast world works, man. Like, you think
exactly.
that all the pairings on the RLCS are similar? No, they all have their different styles and different characteristics, and that's why when you go into the broadcast, which is a completely subjective thing, why I like this pair and not this pair. And that could also apply to a production in general. I maybe not want that suit and tie, knowledgeable, whatever. I want genuine reaction, fun, and for like
Yeah,
show match stuff.
that's what they wanted was for this. They want. I mean, it was the football mode, right?
Exactly.
So
For Gridiron, it's like you're not gonna want RLCS. You want laid back vibes, having a good time, animated like
Scott.
Twitch rivals, right?
Yeah,
Scuffed. I don't know if it,
I
production
think
looked
it
good. It ran well.
like, yeah, us. I mean, we're just like more stuffed casters. Not Orb. Orb held it down for us, but like Athena and I, you bring in Athena and I, it's gonna get like kind of scuffy.
Hey man, if that's the vibe they're looking for, that's all that matters, right? Like
That's what they put in my contract. They're like, we need you to be extra scuffed. I was like, wow, okay. Never gotten that kind of note. No problem.
you're like, can do, can do.
Got I got you. And then I just put a mustache on. My hair cutter ruined my hair, and yeah,
Yeah, it'll grow back fast enough. You're not one of those
it
that has
probably
to worry about it.
but, like, it's so uneven. It's so crazy to me. This lady just like she's cut hair for 25 years, and it's just like she just didn't get it. It's okay
Don't
though.
you go to the same person every time?
I do, but the person I go to was having a baby, and I hadn't had a haircut in 4 months. I didn't time it right, so she had her baby, and then my wife has a friend who she hasn't seen in 15 years who's like, I live in your neighborhood. I can come cut your hair for even cheaper than the other girl. And we're like, all right, cool, great. Dude, she like, I had a full beard. This is 30 minutes before I go live for the Rocket League thing. Everyone's in Discord waiting for me.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
I'm running outside to get a haircut. I run outside to get a haircut. I run back inside. When I was sitting there, she's like kind of rushing. She knows I have something to do, but like whatever. She full beard. She just cut the hair. She went 3 on the sides. So it's a 3 here and then like full beard.
Okay.
And then she started shaving with a like no guard or anything, not like a 3. She starts shaving from here down, all off. And then my wife goes, "Oh, what is that?" And I was like, "Oh my God, she just did what I think she did." And she goes, "He would look, doesn't he want a goatee?"
Oh no.
My wife's like, "He's not 40. He doesn't want a goatee. No, he doesn't want a goatee." And then she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought for some reason I thought you had a goatee." Bullshit. And then we're like, "Okay, well, just shave it off and like leave a mustache. That'll be kind of funny for the broadcast, I guess." And then she starts shaving it off, and then I feel her shaving right here, and I'm like, "What? Can we leave the full mustache?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm thinning it out. I'm making it look a little cleaner." Looked like a Hitler stash, straight up. If you look at me again on that broadcast, it was very close. I had to.
By the way, my
here.
editor, if you're hearing all this stuff when you edit this, make sure you find clips and videos to put over the top while he's talking about this for B-roll.
Yeah, literally, she like from my my mustache. It grows
Yeah.
like pretty thick. It was good. It was a good mustache. She trimmed it all down, and it was just like this little thing. Like I was just like,
so proper little boy John.
It was like 5 minutes before we started, like 10 minutes before we started. And I was like, "Guys, does this look like I have a Hitler stash?" And they were like laughing. And they're like, "No, you're fine." And I was like, "Okay, great. Let's go." And it just like it added to the character, which was great.
Oh
like
my
it added,
God.
like, I felt like Carpet, man. Felt like bringing Carpet back a little bit.
Yeah, you say that, but they shaved it all off, man.
I know.
If you wanted to be Kevin, you had to keep all of it. That's
no, man. I was so excited. It was a thick beard. I was like, "This is gonna look good."
well. A friend, your wife hasn't seen in 15 years. Let's make it another 15. Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, dude. And I don't know. I guess that's what you do as a haircut. Like if you're like a professional, like if someone doesn't like it, you don't react with them. You're not like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry."
It's great. It's fantastic.
Like, "Looks great." Well, "Oh, you didn't want that? No big deal. What can I do?" Like, no remorse.
Yeah.
Just how do we fix it? Let's go from here.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say sorry. But like I was like, okay. Improv, be like, exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yes, I messed up. And what's next? Like,
So
I've got a cut planned for next Tuesday, but I
what?
like
Cut.
yeah, do my shit's long right now.
What do you mean?
Thank you, I appreciate that, but yeah, it's long right now. I
That's
keep mine pretty short. Up top, it's pretty long, but
Dude, we both have huge foreheads.
we do. It's because our brains are so big.
Bigger. I
Well,
think I have a bigger.
Next LAN, we'll hang out and we'll see who's got the bigger
we
forehead.
both have like summit foreheads.
I feel like we could both summit 1G each other's forehead in our fight,
Honestly,
and nothing would happen.
Screw fighting. We should do like those oxes or like those the goats. Just headbutt each other.
Headbutting is not a good time, bro. That hurts so bad.
Dude, it would hurt so bad. But
Someone's gonna have a broken nose. It's not a good time. Skull's a hard part of the body, man. I'm just not. Hard pass.
Right,
hard pass. But yeah, I got a haircut. I was thinking about like mixing it up, but at this point, like tried and true.
What do you do? How would you
usually, I don't know. So I have really curly hair.
To mix it up.
I have really curly hair, like super curly hair. I usually just cut it shorter.
Really straight hair, like it annoys me.
Yeah, so I had like long shaggy hair, like it was bad when I was a kid. So I cut it all off because being bullied is not that fun. Plus it's a lot more easy to manage when it's shorter. So I usually like fade the sides pretty short and then style it up top. But I was thinking about maybe letting the top go out long and letting the top stay curly if I did that. But it's like, it sounds like a lot of work and product, and I just don't have to do that right now. Right now, it's just like hop out of the shower, just done.
You just want to
yeah.
I get it.
I don't know. And I'm not about to go like full like frosted tips like Leaf because that's just 90s are over, you know?
That's what, man? What are you trying to say about Leaf? Should we get Leaf in the call?
Have you seen his facial hair?
No, I have not.
You'd be happy that you had a World War II stash. All right. That's all I'm saying.
Wait. Is it bad?
Have you not seen Leaf's facial hair?
No, does he have a Instagram?
Hold on.
I'll look for it. Oh my God. Text messages. Jesus.
If I search Leaf X facial hair, the most popular search is removal after.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
I haven't I can't
And no
find
one's
a
thinking
photo
about
of recent facial hair
hair.
leaf.
No way. He must have an Instagram. Hold on.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
L?
LIEFX. I haven't seen Leafs. Hold on, let me pull up some Rocket League.
Got it, Brody.
I don't know if he's posted on
It's like
Instagram himself lately, but if I pull up a broadcast, I should be able
yeah,
to find him, right?
broadcast for me. Grab the Sam broadcast. Someone said. Orc
Oh my
Savarius.
god, here we go. Oh god, it's so
What a cool name, dude. Why do you have my mods' names are not as cool as that? Orc Savarius. CCP.
that's so
Did you
loud.
stop my video?
Check it. There you go.
Oh, did you send it?
In our chat. Text chat.
Listen, man, he's just settling down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what you're calling that?
He's comfortable. That's a good. I mean, that's a guy that the lady would have loved to have cut that on my face.
Trying to
Absolutely.
make sure
Oh
it
my
shows up
God,
on
you're
the
good. You
video.
know, okay.
That is yep. Now I'm not here to judge.
No, he looks good, man. He looks handsome.
He's a handsome boy.
I like it. See, here's the thing. What I figured out from doing that broadcast in front of whoever showed up to it,
Mhm.
People just like weirdness. People just like odd shit. Like they just do. And even if they don't, then the worst they're saying about you is, man, that's a weird mustache or that weird facial hair.
Yeah,
It's
the only
like,
reason I poke Leaf because like I love the guy, you know. Like
oh, I
what
know.
else is supposed to pick it on
I'm
for?
not standing up for that. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
people just dig that. Like, especially like when they see it on TV or announce it. That's why like so many celebrities or like movie stars, they just wear the weirdest shit out because they don't quote unquote give a fuck. Like they don't care.
Mhm.
Some of them really do, but like they try and pretend they don't care. And then they're just like, that's like a stylish thing.
Yeah. I mean, look at who was it? Like Cam Newton. Like when he would
Yeah.
roll into like press conferences, I'm like, what are you wearing? And it's like,
Yeah.
you know what? Own it, man. And I think that's part of it with the broadcast. As long as you're genuine.
Headlines, they'd be on.
Yeah. As long as you're genuine and having a good time, I don't think it matters. And I think that's what's so difficult for a lot of people too when they come into the workspace is they care too much, which is weird. Like obviously you're like professional setting, got to make a good impression, blah blah blah. And it's like, ah, dude, be you. Like you got hired for a reason. Be you and have fun with it. Be the best version of yourself that you can. Because if you're trying to imitate somebody else, we're gonna know it, and it's not gonna feel genuine. And that, and everybody else is gonna pick up on it too, which is a problem.
It's hard to teach someone too.
It is. It is. That's probably
and be like, do it.
It's something that I was always super envious of people like Golden Boy, Final Carpet, yourself. Is no matter what scenario you're in, whether it's on camera or not, exact same. Like you exude that same personality even on camera. Like we all change a tiny bit when we're on camera when it's in a professional setting, but like you never felt that with Carpet. You never feel that with Golden Boy. I've never like even with you around or whatever you got going on. Never has it been a thing where I'm just like, yeah, it's just John. John's just doing John things, or whatever they may be. I'm here for the adventure. Let's go. You know.
Yeah, and that's like what I've learned to accept too. Is like a lot of people, they'll watch the videos and be like, "Oh my god, this guy's way too over the top." And if I were to talk to them, I'd be like, "Yes, I am. I know. Like I get it. Like, but it is me. Yes, maybe multiply it, like not multiply it by 2 or anything, but like it is me. Here's what I say. YouTube is me on my best behavior for the 15 to 30 minutes that I need to do the video. It's the best version of me. I try not to cuss because cussing literally takes monetization and throws it out the window, which now that it's become like more of a business, I need to be smart about that. There's no reason for me to say fuck all the time.
Just in my videos. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. We got a button, an editor. He'll take care of it.
Just click it. Yeah.
Oh, we're just making sure he's watching the whole thing, and if they're still in there, then we gotta have a talk.
Yeah.
It just drops 3 right back to back to back.
Get unmonetized. All they need, but mine. No. But yeah, the YouTube's like the best version. Twitch is like, yo, I'm hanging with John and the community in a dive bar. I say it all the time because it's just me for 4 or 5 hours. Am I going to have my moments where someone in chat pisses me off and I'm like, yo, you're being an idiot? Yes. Will I call them out? Yes. Will I have moments where I'm feeling trolly and do some dumb, like start like, start playing some, you
Right.
probably didn't hear it, actually.
I did.
Wait, did you?
It comes through your mic. You have it in your studio mix.
Okay, go. Yeah. Will I do that? Yes, like that. I'll do that because you're watching me for 4 or 5 hours. Watch anyone with. This is exactly how I compare it to. Have you ever had a girlfriend? Not kidding.
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever lived with a girlfriend?
No.
Oh, this is how I compare it. All right, YouTube, John. We're not living together. Like we're going out on a date. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be magical.
It's the best version of you. Yeah.
It's the best version of yourself. Then, if we're living together, we're on Twitch, baby. You're seeing the.
John's got his sweatpants on.
You're seeing the good. You're seeing the bad. You're seeing, and you gotta love all of it. If you don't, then if you do, you maybe subscribe. You maybe are around a little bit more, whatnot. So that's how I compare the two. And then in real life, what would I compare real life? Real life is marriage. No, real life wouldn't be marriage. Real life is like a vacation. Like we're just vacationing together.
It's a brief stint, right? Like it's not like it's an extended thing, like in person it's just like greetings, salutations. Oh, cool, you're having also fun. Cool, bye. Like it's not all an extended thing, right?
Your mom's funny, man. YouTube Lulu said YouTube in the streets, Twitch in the sheets. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, they're a facetious bunch. They take after me, I guess. I don't know.
I did take
they're
the
good
analogy.
People. They're good people.
But the YouTube and Twitch thing, I do agree with the relationship thing. It's like
I think that's where the envy stems though, because like I can easily, if Twitch was more of like a more genuine me, which I think it is. Like my Twitch is what you get. That's me. Yeah. It's definitely like. Which, by the way, you saying like a dive bar just makes me miss like Alpha and Castle. By the way,
I literally posted last night. I was just like, I want to go to a dive bar. That's all I miss. Like the only outing I miss. I don't miss anything else. Like I just miss going to a dive bar with a friend, couple friends, playing some darts, putting on the jukebox, putting our music on, and just ordering like $5 whiskeys all night long, and just that's it.
Yep. We have a bar here where you can do a $5 pitcher of like rum and coke or whatever, and playing pool. Oh, it's like that's a good night.
That sounds magical.
It is, but it's like that stuff is just not a thing right now, and I think it's starting to take its toll. And we can kind of, because I know you're a busy man, we can kind of start wrapping and getting towards the tail end of this.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean that's kind of the stuff. I think we, in general, whether it be as content creators or people in chat, however or wherever you come from. I think it's starting to get to that point where the pandemic is really kind of getting to people. We've pushed it back so far of like, no, I'm fine. So I guess what kind of things do you have, or what kind of recommendations do you have to either, whether it be distractions, ways to make sure mentally your health is in a good place? Obviously you being a dad kind of takes that distraction to a whole nother degree, because they're everything, right? Like you just have to put up with it even if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Not that I know what it's like to be a dad, but what kind of things are you focusing on to, I guess, essentially get out of this situation? Because
I mean, I think for me it's like exercise, really important. Became really important. Was getting, even not even exercise, just like the general fact of like going outside, like getting sun on your body somehow, walking around.
What if it's like -10 out? Can I?
Yeah, see, this is where I don't know. I don't know how you people in the cold do it, man. What do you mean us people? No, like I just don't get it.
Have you ever heard of a jacket, John?
Yeah.
Gloves, hat?
Yeah, I mean,
put those on and then go outside.
Yeah, I mean, for me, okay, so if I didn't have outside, holy crap. I mean, for me, for my sanity, my Twitch stream has saved me, because I feel like I'm just talking to the boys and the girls and like just hanging out, and like can talk to people on average that are my age, right? There's people who are older, people who are younger, on average. So that has been like streams have been my escape for like, it's fucked up Friday. I'm at my dive bar. Let's go. Let's get down and dirty. Let's play some video games. Let's drink. Cool. That has been my escape for like me, because I'm a crazy, like I need to get this out. I need to talk. I need to hang out. I need to chill. So I get to do that on stream. What other things? Exercise is really good, like moving your body. So either inside or outside. Obviously, everyone's done the binging of Netflix and movies and shows. Trying to think. I'm trying to think what else. What else? What else have you done to like get it?
So I've got a couple friends that like live from home and work from home, and are pretty isolated. So for mental purposes, that in-person, I think, connection is a really big deal. I agree, and I tweeted the same thing out a couple months back about, like, as much as we do a good, like Lulu's saying in chat, how Twitch in the community has been a lifeline during those times. The same thing applies to us. Like, if I didn't have an outlet of people, like, I'm an introverted person, but still need social interaction. So the ability to boot up a stream at any given time and have X amount of people come in and talk and hang out and just interact has been very, very helpful. I will say the one thing that during this whole pandemic that's been a godsend is Among Us. I think Among Us has done such a perfect culmination of games, drinking, interaction. Like, the game's sole purpose is to talk all the time. All the time.
Really?
Yeah, I've got a group that I play with like every Friday.
Are you excited about the new map?
I'm ecstatic. I can't wait.
I thought it was
it's supposed to be like 15 people map, dude. It's huge. Like a 15-person lobby.
Wait, I thought it was coming out this week, wasn't it?
No. If it is, I need to know about that, but they've been teasing it for a while.
It never dropped.
No. So I think Among Us is kind of the perfect culmination of like social interaction, hanging out with the crew, and like, it's been such a good time for that game to come out. But then also taking that in person. During RLCS, I spent a lot of time away from home. And when I was home, I was doing work prep and then flying out again. So all throughout 2020 and this year, I've put a large emphasis on like that interaction with people that I consider family, really close friends, the people that have known me for 15 years kind of stuff, and making sure I make extra time and effort for them. So very, very small social gathering of, literally 2-3 people, and spending time with them has been, to me, like the one thing that is keeping me sane through all of this.
Yeah, me and my family did the same kind of thing. We bunkered down hardcore, like didn't see anyone else. I mean, really, if we did play dates, everyone was
as soon as PAX East ended, I didn't see anybody for like 2-3 months.
Yeah. So that's what was nice, is I have my family, my mom, my dad, sister, brother-in-law, and then sister and brother-in-law have a kid, and then our nanny. And that's like literally our circle. So we can hang out anywhere. Like with that circle, we can go to their house, my sister and brother-in-law's, like their house, or here. And like I said, we live in like really, I don't want to rub this in or anything, but the weather's been really like nice around here. So we can like do a lot of outdoor activities, like, and keep kind of sane.
We can for like,
I think things
5 minutes, and that's about our limit of outdoor activities.
Yeah, that's
it's pretty cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like in the 20s today. It's not too bad.
I think things are getting better. Yeah. I mean, they are getting better just based off numbers, and it, I really think things will start feeling a little normal by the end of this year.
Yeah, I think we still got a long way to go.
I mean,
but it'll go by faster than we think. Like, I think last year too, they say like if you want a year, because as you get older, time goes by so fast. You're like, oh wow, where did the year go? They say the more things you do throughout that year, the more memories you create during that year. You look back and you're like, oh wow, I did this, and it doesn't feel like it went by so fast. But because everybody's stuck inside, those things didn't happen, and then you're like, wow, it's September. When did that happen? So I think, it went.
Dude, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I have a picture, or I have a video of my son running 2 days ago. He was at the beach running, just this beautiful picture, sun like out, and like just he's running in the beach. And I was gonna post it on Instagram because it was just so cute. And then I was like, nope. Like, there's people in Texas like without heat, and like I was like, this is just nope, not the right time. I'll save it. I will lie and save it for. So if you ever see on my Instagram a picture of my son at the beach running, I will post it probably during summer and be like, it was a great day at the beach. but I lied.
And make sure everybody in this chat, everybody who watches this video, call him a liar. Go to that, give him the interactions, and be like, liar, you did that in February.
Context, I'll just remember this stream.
Yeah. So I'm gonna leave reply and be like, sure wasn't in February, John? On Valentine's Day, possibly.
We know. We
On
know
you,
what
man.
you did last winter.
Well, shoot, John. We could literally talk forever. Straight up, I miss you. I miss hanging with you. I miss just people in general, if I'm being honest. But you in particular are always like
the next LAN event will be
wild.
Epic. Like
it's turning into a vacation. Like I'm going out early or something, and
a longer event. There will be. We're gonna do some stuff out there. Like it's gonna be fun. It is gonna be fun.
We have to, man. We have to.
Yeah.
I'm excited, especially with like all the growth that everybody's had, and like
it's gonna be so many people have not been to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so many people now respect the idea of going somewhere so much more. They're gonna appreciate that they can travel again and that they can like get somewhere. That it's just I think it's gonna be out of this world. And like the money that has been built up to save up to like do these things, like I just think as soon as that can happen, it's gonna be a special one. It's kind of like I love you so much.
Yeah, final words, John. They're always yours. Anything you want to say, anything you didn't get to say.
Coolest mod names. Your mods have the coolest names. Someone said how tall am I? I'm 5'9.5". To be exact. I'm like Lawler. I'm pretty much 6 foot, but just a little shorter. What else? Anything else? No, thank you. There's someone in chat who was like, I didn't like this guy before, but now I kind of like him. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's awesome. That's the thing with people is like, what you're going to notice is like, there's a lot of people who you will see at first, or you get a first impression, right? And you're just like, nope, not for me. And I agree with that. I have the same thing. I feel like I could read someone and be like, nah, they're an asshole probably. But every once in a while, you'll be surprised. Like, you know, you get to know someone and you get to talk and you're like, whoa, this person's actually not too bad. Or, wow, he's not just a loud, annoying, loud and annoying child. Like he can simmer down a little bit. Like I could see myself having a beer with this dude. Like, yes. Like that.
People don't realize it, man. And I've been privileged to that. You know, I've seen both sides. I've seen the loud and obnoxious and over the top, but that's not even the case, right? Like I use those as synonyms, but that's just you. That's you as a genuine person. That's not over the top. That's just John. And I've seen both that side, but I've also seen the, you know, dropping F-bombs and behind the scenes chilling with the boys, having a beer, you know, after a long day. So that's kind of what these are all about is, yes, you may know John, the content creator, but you know John, the person. And the fact that we talked about Rocket League for all of like 10 minutes is what makes me happy, man. I mean, you, yeah, I hope not. I don't know.
Let's not give him credit for this. No. We're going to call this, what do we change Rocket to? Talk, dude.
Yeah. Because if the beep outs don't get caught, then the title will. It's fine.
Dude, you like don't even try.
No, I'm just gonna turn it off. It's too long anyway. Like, who wants to put that many ads in a video?
What do you mean, dude? You should put ads every like 3 minutes.
Can't on this one, bud.
They'll only catch half of them. All right, I'm out.
No, seriously, man. Thank you for taking the time. Always a pleasure. Talk soon. We'll have to game soon. I'll have to join you guys for like a late night FF Friday one of these days.
Let me know when.
Pick a day that's not this Friday.
Next Friday.
Sounds good. I'll see you there.
See you then. Bye, chat.
Have a good one.